notice they arrive on us, unknowing to us, break our tents, destroy us. These are the Tunisia police called Guard National. This morning, we noticed they arrive on us, unknowing to us, break our tents, destroy our food, burn our blankets. So we are left with nothing in the desert. When they destroy the tent, destroy your food, destroy everything you get, is set it ablaze. If you have foam, if they catch you, they will take your foam. If you be stubborn or want to resist, they will take you to prison. It's not easy. Migrants.
Hello there. With the state of our economy today, it is my prayer that you are managing. My name is Houstin S. Gblah, and I would like to welcome you to another edition of the New Beginning live here on Taplas TV. The New Beginning is a program that seeks to support Liberians who ask not what their country can do for them, but what they can do for their country. Today we will be here with you discussing some sensitive issues that relate to the development of our country. But before we go to that, I would love to remind you about a guest we hosted here about 2 weeks ago. Ibrahim Masaleh Jr., a Liberian migrant living in Tunisia. And we brought him on because he needed some level of assistance from Liberians so that he can make his way back home. Life there is crazy. You saw the place he lives in currently. They live on the desert. He and other Liberians with some other African nationals. They live on the desert. A plastic bag they can use as their homes. Cut the big plastic, tie around the trees, and you have yourself to stay. So we have been appealing to you to see if you can be a help to help raise 500 or US dollar to get him back home. We The life there is deplorable. Is It's not for a human being. I agree with all the ups and downs. Many Liberians are since the Facebook era we have been seeing videos of what Liberians and other nationals have been going through who have been trying to make their way to see greener pasture. What they have been going through, I understand that sentiment. But when you look at our reality today and you look at all the things we are going through, you never know. Some people are adventurous and they choose to take risks. But I don't think because they choose to take risks is sufficient enough for us to look at them go through that hell. Because I know one way or the other, if they are successful during that risk taking period and become something better, one way or the other, Liberia will benefit because this is their home. This is where they will come to build their dream homes. This is where they will send some of their returns back that will help us to support our country, that will help to support brothers and sisters back here, friends, family members, and other people will benefit. So I have come again to appeal to you. But before that, the video will be played for you. And it took place last yesterday. While they were there, the Tunisian police just move on them. Those plastic bears they are sleeping under, they started breaking them apart. All their homes destroying it, using yellow machine to root off the trees and burn all their belongings. It was kind of sad for me. And I know every Liberian, every Liberian, because I know my kind of people, I know us. We are caring. I know us. I know that when you see this video, you love to help your brother. I know times are hard and it's difficult to get even your own personal daily bread is not easy. But I know one way or the other, no matter what it is, you can ask somebody for an assistance and it can be a help to you. So I have come again to appeal to you. Whatever it is, your $5 US can make an impact. Your 500 Liberty can make an impact. But before we put out the numbers, if you would love to be a helper, I want you to look at the video again so that you can see the kind of life our brothers are going through there.
These are the Tunisia police called Guard National. This morning, we noticed they arrived on us, on to us, break our tents, destroy our food, burn our blankets. So we are left with nothing in the desert. When they destroy the tent, destroy your food, destroy everything you get, is set it ablaze. If you have foam, if they catch you, they will take your foam. If you be stubborn or want to resist, they will take you to prison. It's not easy. Migrants are left frustrated as the police are asking us not to go around to even secure some of your property, because if you go there for any of your material, you might be shot or you might be apprehended and taken to prison. We are going through a lot. To stay here is difficult. To go back home is also difficult, because when they catch you, carry you to prison, they won't deport you. They say they don't have money to deport you, so they will go and abandon you in the desert. They go and throw you in the desert, which makes it more difficult for you to find yourself home. So at the end of the day, people take 7 days, 6 days to walk and come back to the same Tunisia. Most of the people that was trapped in the desert, some have lost their life from thirst, hunger, while others survived by managing to walk 6 to 7 days to come back to Tunisia. Other people who have the upper hand will receive money from their family and go to Algeria and go back home, while others remain here and go through the difficulties. Today in the kilometer 30 Tunisia facts, it's not easy with the migrant here. The police are currently destroying every camp within kilometer 30. This is Big Lampedusa in kilometer 30. As you can see, the yellow machines there. They have more than 5 yellow machines here today. And they finish with Tanene, they destroy Tanene, they destroy Lampedusa, they arrest. Now they are even taking people things, because you know the black will hide their things, take their things from the tent, carry it to those trees, hide it. The police will go there, search, dig holes, take their things. If you have money, food, gas, they will take it. The Tunisian police came on hugely this morning as if we are rebels, bandits, or criminals. It's not easy in Tunisia, facts, kilometer 30 to be precise. Migrants are going through a very difficult time with the Tunisian police.
Welcome back. Again, you are watching the New Beginning live here on Taplas TV, and we are located at the intersections of Lynch and Kerry Street. So, That's the kind of life our brother Abraham Masale Jr. is going through. There in no, there in Tunisia. He's there with many other Liberians and some African national, and that's the kind of life they are faced with. This program is appealing to you. Your $5, your $10, your $20, you can be a help to your Liberian brother. So if you love to, you can just send us mobile money through 0776 059142. It's a number to call. Whatever you can contribute. God is going to richly bless you for saving a life. That young man, whole generation can come through him. And I believe when all of us as Liberians try to help one another, our country is going to move from one step to another, and glory to glory, we are going to be progressing. Not to say more about him, the last program we had, there was much we said about him, but he needs your help. When he was back here, he was teaching, impacting into the young Liberians' children, which I think is a help for our country. He was giving back, and he felt like he needs to do more, for which he had to go and seek greener pasture. But that's life. You never know what happens. None of us determine what our tomorrow will be. So please, however way you can be your help. To some friends who know him, our brother needs help. Abraham Masale Jr., he needs your help. So the numbers will be in the comment section. If you want to be your help, you can please, $5, $10, 500, 1,000 liberty. He can be converted so that our brother can come home. Again, the number is 0776 0591 42. It's the number. And it's my personal number. So, like he said on the last show, whatever contribution you want to make, you can make it through me, and it's going to reach him. Again, to our brother Lawrence Bondo Jr. My brother, we want to say thank you. We receive your contribution of $10, and our brother is grateful for the help you were able to round up. So we appreciate whatever you have done, and we want to say thank you for coming out to help a brother in need. So today's program, it is a very sensitive one. I want to throw light on. This country is for us. And as we always say on this program, the goal for this program is to give us a new beginning. The goal for this program is to give us a new mindset. The goal for this program is to see that the story of war-ravaged Liberia can be turned to a story of success and progress. There are few other countries after their dark days, they were able to put their ass together. They were able to touch some things. They had a change of mind, a change of attitude, something our former minister spoke of. And we believe that if our history should change, it depends on us. Like J-Boy the prophet said, Liberia rests on the shoulder of each and every one of us. Whether you're young or old, it really doesn't matter. Liberia is our responsibility, and it is upon us to make Liberia how we envision it to be. Early childbirth. In Liberia, we have a belief a good born your children soon. Is it is it really positive in every aspect? Early childbirth. A good when we're growing up, our grandmothers, our grandfathers, our parents, this was something we were being told, and I think it's still being practiced today. And when you look around your communities, you see small children who are school going ages. They are either pregnant or they got kids. Children who should be trying to build a career that will make Liberia the better Liberia we want it to be. Our baby mothers, our fathers. I want us to look at it. Every day we complain on government. Government isn't doing well for us. Are we also responsible based on what we practice? Today, I would like to look into few. I would first love to start with the positive that I can think about that makes it very good to born your children soon. I would like to start with the positive, and then we will go to the other side of the coin and see which is much more beneficial to a third world country like ours, a country that needs so much young people to make impact so that it can make a change. Growing up, it was believed that when you born your children soon, it's beautiful. Like, for people who know me, my dad and myself, we lecture like brothers. And then I see you, my man can be laughing with. I remember, yeah, Papa, you resemble. See, you too, yeah, my man, I can enjoy you, man. I can, my papa and myself, we're not friendly like that. Likewise with my mom. We almost look like we are siblings. And it is happening in many families around Liberia. And today is a practice, it's a tradition, it's a culture for Liberia. Every time, as soon we start to get to some level of maturity, 18, 19, 20, relationship becomes the focus and having kids becomes the focus. Because it's something we take pride in as a people. But I want us to stop a bit. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying the idea is actually wrong because I'm a beneficiary of that idea. Today, my dad and I, we are good friends. My mom and I, we are also good friends. We lecture as siblings. It's something I'm proud of. I will hope that my children and I will have that opportunity where I can see them growing up and I can see them turning into men and women. I'm going to be very proud of that. But on the flip side, how does it benefit our parents and how does it affect us as children? The only benefit I see on the larger scale is me and my pa can lecture. Me and my mom can lecture. Me and my pa were looking at brother and sister. Me and my pa looking at brother and brother. My mom and myself were looking at brother and sister. Like, I'm a kind of social person. When we go to some of our friend homes, my man and papa they can wear the same size. So you can join your papa shoe anytime. My own my my leg or Oma, they can wear the same size. You can join your Oma slippers anytime. And the house is so lively, a way that families should live. But let's come to the responsibility that comes with these things. How does it affect our lives personally? As a young man growing up or as a young girl growing up, the day you take on the responsibility of becoming your parent, your future is ripped away from you. Your entire future is taken away from you. Do we say to look at that as well? I'm not talking about a privileged few who are still opportune after having kids and then they have a better future. I'm not talking about a privileged few. I'm talking about that privileged or blessed few. I'm talking about vast majority of us who, after high school, even to enter university, it's just like the wall of Jericho before us. And we automatically become parents. What happens to our future? What happened to the future of those children? I want you to look around you. No disrespect. I'm not here to demean any parents. I'm not here for that. But I think my country is affected enough, and young people like me, we are being affected enough by those actions. And it is about time we look at these things with both faces and be able to talk about it. There are many Zocos today because of those decisions from our parents having us soon. There are many prostitutes today because of those decisions our great grandparents made and passed that very decision on to our parents. And we have them today. We don't look at our own actions as parents. We rather look at government who is failing to take Zocos from the streets. Let me speak a little on how we parents develop Zoco. We live in a country where reports say we are now 80% of Liberians are now living on more than $1 a day. That means me as a struggling person, I am now living on more than $1 a day. If my parents got 2, 3 children at home and their salary is like $60, $65 for my father who is a security man, $90 and $80 or $120 for your father who is a civil servant. Raising children in such an economy, can you tell me what it's going to end up to? We don't listen to our parents because our parents do not have that authority today. It is not that they are not our parents. It's not that we don't regard them, but they are not the one training us anymore because life has conditioned them in a way that they don't even have the time to look after us, to know what we are doing that is right and what we are doing that is wrong. I want to know how many parents out there today have that time that can look at a child's copybook, that when we were growing up, when you come home and you smell with alcohol, you get the worst of your life. How many of us having that discipline today? Today, as soon as our parents come from the market, they take bath, they beat up. They get out 1 or 2 cups, they go to bed, and we are left alone. Nobody is watching over us because they are so exhausted from that hard work trying to find us school fees, clothing, shelter, and feeding. So we are left alone to be raised alone. They just in the house providing all those things, but they don't give us that parenting that we need to make us better people, better children, better future leaders. We don't have those opportunities anymore from our parents. My father goes to work in the morning by 7 o'clock. He goes stay whole day. To be security man, opening door, close it, open gate, close it. One of his friend men will tell him, say, my man go down there, go buy me water, my man go down there, go buy me this one. If he finish using my power like that for like 10 hours a day, he comes home, he's exhausted. He eat a dry and go to bed. What a time he have to train 5 children that it was good he was young to born them so that they can be looking at brother and sister. So we are self-read. And because of these conditions we go through, when we reach to the place where we start to know ourselves and life starts to demand certain things from us. I'm among my friends, I need to look good. I am among my friends, I need to have this, I need to have that. We start to chase these things. It turned most of our sisters to prostitutes. The parents can't afford it. They need to look good among their friends. They need cell phone too now. We're in the modern era. They need their hair. They need their latches face. They need things that will make them look presentable. Yeah, ma, as a male child, I need to look good. I need my first slingers. I need my new brand jeans. I need shirt. I'm going to start to do things to have it. And because I don't have that indoctrination as to how to look for things, whatever comes my way out of peer pressure, I'm going to do it. Forget about what the boys are going to look for as his clothes. It's not too important to us as men. But what happens is we start to go astray by joining friends. We go watch football game, we go play football. Before you come to yourself, you find us, we start to club. From that clubbing, the liquor, the cigarette follow for some of us. the marijuana follow for some of us, the drugs today that way back was not seen, we start to take them. Why is that? Because our life isn't plain. Our parents were misguided. I'm sorry. But if we should change this country, it is about time, I think, personally, that we start to tell our children it is not about having your kids soon. They are blessings and gift from God. True. But it is not about having it at a point where you should be building a future. Because whatever kids you bring into this world become your responsibility. You should give them the life that they give. You should give them more than what they gave you. There's so much responsibility a child needs. There's so much responsibility a child comes with. Feeding, clothing, schooling, discipline, and all of that. You have to be there for them as a parent. Growing up, I never remember my father or my mother going with me for a school game. I don't know how it feels. I go and play a game for my school. The school I graduated for, I was a captain. My mother only used to hear I can play football. I can't remember her going to watch one of my games. I can't. It said that she didn't love me like the way other parents who plan their lives, plan their children's life, can leave their jobs, can have the opportunity to take their children, like the Congo sector in Liberia can take their children, they go on a basketball court. They take their children to go watch a football game, they go watch a track and field matches, they go watch them performing at whatever theater they go to. Our parents don't have that time because they can't even afford the time they would leave that market, that's selling our oranges, that's selling that Gblah and pepper to follow me for one football game. They can call it useless people thing. When I come home, I will not make food. Is it a good way for us as a people? Do we want to keep living our lives like this in a cycle that I'm going to follow the footsteps of my parents, I born my children soon, and at the end of the day, the very poverty I was born in, I grow in it, and I will die in it and leave my children in it? Another thing this does for us as young people, early childbirth is because it's such a logical problem. Early childbirth leads you to early maturity, maturity that you did not grow up into naturally. Stress take over you, and you you start to have emotional immaturity. How many times have you heard that the woman beat her child unmercifully? We have seen too many videos around social media where they beat the child. When you see the child, they beat the child, they're like animal. Why? One other video I watched, some party last year, they say they begin go steal the man born the child here. Man go steal the man born the child here. If that child is 14 years old, how come this parent do not understand that that child that is stealing at 14 years old will start born their hand? He doesn't have the time to train up that child. He really do not know his own child. It's happening in many of us homes today. It is not to look down on you. It's to tell you our country is so challenged to the point that this thing should not be a priority for us having kids. We will bring kids into this world, but what should be a priority is building a career. It's building for ourselves a life that our kids will meet, that we will have the opportunity to train them to make them better people. That when we live in whatever we have worked for, they will be able to inherit it and they will not fight one another for it. If you go into our homes today, everybody angry. Everybody angry. If you walk the street of Monrovia, everybody angry. Because everybody is trying to find a daily bread. with the wahada that they have left home. It's good to born your children soon. This message is for my fellow young people. I'm really not speaking to the older folks here, but it's for you, my brothers and sisters who and I are still in the same age. If this mistake have occurred by you, it's really not a problem. But I will hope you take care of that one child right now and forget about another one. When the people started bringing the family planning, messages were going around that it will stop you from born, it will get you big, or it will get you all kind of thing. It got some level of implication. I'm aware. But there are many ways to prevent yourself. You're in an age where you should be having some level of intimacy, but it should be prevented. Liberia deserves better. It is about time we cut off the liability from the government. It is about time that when you look upon the youth, you will see that we are more progressive than anything else. If you don't have the opportunity to go to university right now, there are other skills you can be learning than to be a father, than to be a mother. Please. Today there are whole lot of people causing government's problem. Sour beach food. Sour beach food. And the reason why sour beach food because we don't have parents at home. We have birth givers. Birth givers. Those are people we have at home. We cannot provide, we cannot train any longer. Who cannot provide and who cannot discipline their home any longer? Like I said, today I have not come here to have the regular show, but I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to my fellow young people. Take your time. Nothing good in Bonnie or Jerry soon. Many of us, our mind, our partner, we equal. We're looking at brothers and sisters, but we still living with it. We 30 some more, we 40 some more. We stay in our house, that one house.
That police passing behind there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. These are the Tunisia police called Guard National. This morning, we noticed they arrived on us, unknowing to us, break our tents, destroy our food, burn our blankets. So we are left with nothing in the desert. When they destroy the tent, destroy your food, destroy everything you get, set it ablaze. If you have foam, if they catch you, they will take your foam. If you be stubborn or want to resist, they will take you to prison. It's not easy. Migrants are left frustrated as the police are asking us not to go around to even secure some of your property, because if you go there for any of your material, you might be shot or you might be apprehended and taken to prison. We are going through a lot. To stay is difficult. To go back home is also difficult, because when they catch you, carry you to prison.
Welcome back. Again, my name is Houstin Gblah, and I'm live here on Top Plus TV, and this is the New Beginning, your favorite show. the program where we promote Liberians and talk about things that help to progress our country. So we promote Liberians who ask now what their country can do for them, but what they can do for their country. And we dive into discussions that help us grow as a people and nation. So, as I was saying, up to 49, 40, 35, we stay with our mind partner. We ain't equal. We ain't equal. They born us soon. We don't want to be there, but we don't have the foundation. We don't have those tools. We don't have those opportunities that should make us independent. They weren't fit enough to bring us into this world. But because of that, this one belief that we have in this nation, it's good to born your children soon. Young people, ask yourself whether you are truly a help to your parents, or they born you soon and you're equal in the house. Forgive me if you're feeling offended, but it's not my intent to offend you. I just want us to reason together. I just wanted to look at what you're really going through as a young man, as a young woman, the kind of struggle you're going through. In no way I can believe. Knowing what I know now is because job in her that why everything is so tough. I don't want to believe that. I want to believe our upbringing got a problem. I want to believe that. I want to believe that we are where we are today because of some level of parenting. Again, I'm sorry if this offend you in any way. But Liberia deserves better and we deserve better. It is believed that we as children, we are the future. So if we are not getting that proper indoctrination, if we are not getting that proper training, if we are not getting that parental love, where are we going to go? Where are we going to take this nation? Today, everywhere around us is violence. Our angry dad comes home from the stress he go through all through the day. He ends it on our mom and even us. Every little mistake we make, we only get insults and whipping. Our mind by fighting home. That level of maturity, they did not reach there to be parents. So they are stressed. It's happening to many of us today who are parents. If you go hustle the whole day, you hustle, you didn't get anything. All the thing you get, if you look at your problem and you look at what you get, any small thing can make you fair. Tell me a lie. Any small thing, it can make you fair. You find yourself making palaver with your friends and your spouse for a reason that is not even something to argue about. That's what early childbirth can cause. Emotional immaturity. That's what it's going to give you. Another thing it does is it, it affects our education. The day you get child, the effort you put in when it comes to your education, you never put in that effort because that time is going to be divided in providing for the child and focusing on your goal. That effort you should exert in learning whatever you want to learn or you are learning, whatever thing you are doing, you are going to cut it down. Some will go to the child and some will come to you. And because you are not giving that wish that is deserving to reach that point, to reach that zenith, You are not giving it that full attention and that effort. And like brother will say, I have done. You know it, but you're not know it good. It is not that you don't want to know it. It is a situation that is keeping you there. It is the situation. So again, like I said, I've come today not to talk much to you, but just to leave you with few things. Just to allow you to think about what is going on in our lives. Early parenting is a bad thing for our society. I think all of us can work together to minimize it. For those of us who have it, it is not a crime. It was what we were taught. It still doesn't mean we cannot make a change. It still really doesn't mean we cannot advise our other friends or talk to them to say what we are going through today. Our friends should not go through it. I think that's what true friendships are meant for, to share our experiences with them, to be a light to whatever darkness we have faced. At the new beginning, we run for you, your advertisement. We run for you. We talk to you. We see whatever you do. As librarians, we support you. We say you are welcome to come and do business with Tablas TV. We are located at the intersection of Lynch and Kerry Streets, right opposite the petrol gas station. We are right upstairs here. You can come here if you want to have your birthday parties, if you want to have your wedding, if you want to have your funeral, whatever it is you think that you want to do that you need all the family members far and near to see. We are open. We are here. We are open from Monday to Saturday from 8 o'clock to 5 p.m. You are welcome to come and be a part of this family and see where we can take your business. So again, this is a new beginning live here on Top Plus TV, and I would love to thank you for staying here with me today. But before I leave you finally, again, my dear brother Abraham Masale Jr. is a Liberian there in Tunisia, a migrant who was seeking greener pasture but is stuck. We need your help. Please, we play you some of those videos, and I'm going to be closing with the video what they are going through today. Yesterday, yesterday when the last spoke to him, what they are going through there. Currently, no place to sleep. All of their things were burned by the Tunisian police. The root of trees. If you were bad lucky and they meet you there, some of you will go to jail. If they catch you, you will go to jail. They will burn your clothes and all of that. As a person, I really don't feel, I really don't think anybody should go through such a life. You did not carry them there. I did not carry them there. But there are some decisions we make in our lives that comes back negative. If people don't pity us and ask human being and feel that we all are Jesus's, then this war is not going to progress. So I beg your indulgence. Your 500 can be your help. Your $5 US can be your help. It can help us save a life. When this young man was here, he was impactful. He was teaching two separate high schools. It tells you it's not a liability. But when your dream is bigger than you, it allows you to make decisions and take steps that people will wonder why you do them. It's not an act of stupidity, it's determination. So again, if you want to be your help, the number is 0776 059142. For those of you who saying that you got Lone Star, Lone Star now can send to Orange and Orange can send to Lone Star in both ways. So whatever company can transfer to whatever company when it comes to mobile money. Please join us as we all fight to make Liberia a better place, and we all can lend a hand to one another so that together we can build a proud nation. Thank you for staying with me today. I look forward to seeing you next Thursday live here on the New Beginning, where we'll be discussing some fascinating topic. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
These are the Tunisia police called Guard National. This morning, we noticed they arrived on us, unknowing to us, break our tents, destroy our food, burn our blankets. So we are left with nothing in the desert. When they destroy the tent, destroy your food, destroy everything you get, is set it ablaze. If you have foam, if they catch you, they will take your foam. If you be stubborn or want to resist, they will take you to prison. It's not easy. Migrants are left frustrated as the police are asking us not to go around to even secure some of your property, because if you go there for any of your material, you might be shot or you might be apprehended and taken to prison. We are going through a lot. To stay here is difficult. To go back home is also difficult, because when they catch you, carry you to prison, they won't deport you. They say they don't have money to deport you, so they will go and abandon you in the desert. They go and throw you in the desert, which makes it more difficult for you to find yourself home. So at the end of the day, people take 7 days, 6 days to walk and come back to the same Tunisia. Most of the people that was trapped in the desert, some have lost their life from thirst,